Hey folks, welcome to the Centricus channel, and thank you very much for being here and giving me the chance to be with you for a couple of minutes. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about feelings or emotions. More specifically, what do other people feel when they are close to you, or when they are contacting you, or even in touch with you? It is very abstract. I think that this is my third or fourth attempt, and I'll try not to stop this anymore. Because sometimes we have the urge, or at least I have the urge to improve my speaking techniques, but interesting enough, I just have to accept that I am abstract, and I think that this is quite okay. If this is not your first episode, if this is not the first episode that you are watching in this channel, probably you know that and you accept that. And I'm trying to accept that as well. It is related to self-love, isn't it? But anyway, I was thinking of this subject and I came up with this question: what do other people feel when they are close to you? Of course, this is based on my own life experience, and I can say that there have been moments that I actually have been a bad influence to other people. It's embarrassing to accept that and to admit that. Yeah, maybe not really. And yeah, there have been times that I have been a good influence to people as well. You see, I don't really believe in good people or bad people. I believe in people with good actions or people with bad actions. And the difference is that we can change. I've seen a video a couple of years ago from the channel Special Books by Special Kids, and this interview was with a guy who called himself a narcissist. I never know how to pronounce this correctly in English. Narcissist, but I think you know what I mean. And one of the highlights of the interview was when the interviewer asked him, "How do I know that you're not trying to deceive me? How do I know that you're not lying to me?" And the answer was very interesting. I don't want to go, in other words, I don't want to go there anymore. It brings me a low frequency energy. And the thing here is, if someone who has a personality disorder that makes him easily use other people, and if he accepts his limitation, and if he changes, I believe that everyone can change. Simple enough. I think that it is more related to consciousness than emotions itself. We may have a lot of feelings, but we don't need to act according to our feelings. One of the things I have learned in my life is actually not to take any big decision when I am under emotion. If I'm happy, very happy, or very sad. For example, say that I am in the winter time where there is little sunshine, little sunlight, cold temperature. I know that my body and my mind doesn't react in a very positive way. So there is a chance that I can be in trouble if I take any big decision that will affect part of my future and my family's future. You know what I mean? And back to the main topic, what feelings do I transfer to other people? It is very important to mention here that I'm not talking properly about people who are in trouble, people who are feeling sad, people who have been in situations that he doesn't know how to be out of it, and he looks for someone to share part of his life, to be in touch, to get an advice or something. If you are one of these, if you're in this situation right now, I think that it is very healthy to be in touch with people that you know that love you, people that can hear you, people who wish you the best. It may not solve problems, but it may be very helpful in terms of giving you a temporary relief. That's my part of my experience. And if you have no one, for instance, that you think that you can have this level of contact, and if you feel comfortable, for instance, to contact me, there'll be a number of options on how you can contact me on the description below. Okay? I'm talking mostly about people who are not really aware of how other people feel about them. And like I said, it is very abstract, because maybe what I'm saying is mostly related to our own emotions. But I believe that if we are good, if we're feeling good, you can transfer this to other people. And here's my question. What do you think that you are transferring to other people? Do you think that people like your company? Do you think that people feel happy when they're in touch with you? Maybe this question is important not for the other people in the first instance, but for yourself. Sometimes the quality of your contact to other people can say a lot about you. Sometimes we have situations that need to be solved, and that we don't even know that. One of my biggest personal examples is related to forgiving people. And by forgiving people, please don't take me wrong, I'm not talking about giving people the chance to deceive you over and over again. No, I'm talking about freeing your heart from bad vibes, bad feelings. That's what I'm talking about. I was not aware that I needed to forgive. or I was at least not aware that I needed to forgive at that level. Yeah, and in this case specifically, I think that it took me a direct contact with God to realize that. But if I can go, for example, to another level of example, it can be related to girls, to women. When I was younger and single, I was so focused on having someone, on kissing different girls, on doing this kind of thing, that the reaction of some girls were not always positive towards me. But I was so focused and so emotionally blind to that I could not even realize. And that's one of the main points here. How open you are. I think that this is important because you may have the chance to improve your life quality, even though you are still not aware of it. And I don't want to put unnecessary bugs in your head. So if you analyze this, if you look around, and if you don't realize that there is not much wrong with you and in contact with other people, if you feel that people feel pleased to see you, and we cannot please everyone. I mean, there can always be someone who will not like you or turn their back to you. It may happen. But I'm talking in general. Different people, different groups, general reactions. If you have the feeling that the general reactions from people towards you is actually good and healthy, amen. Amen to that. I hope that you keep like this. But if you feel that there is something wrong, maybe there would be a good idea to think a little bit about it. And who knows, be willing to change. Changing is not a very simple thing to do. It takes energy, it takes time, it takes accepting and humbleness. But in my case, particularly, I think it is much better to accept and try to change and being able to change than having my pride and remaining in a bad situation. I don't want that anymore. I'm too old for that. Actually, everybody's too old for that. Life is not too long, and I don't believe that we need to spend a lot of time with unnecessary and bad feelings. And that's it, friends, brothers. I hope I could bring some sort of useful information to you. I hope you guys are doing fine. And if you're not, I hope you can do fine. I hope and I wish God may be with you always. And if you have any comments about what was said here, please leave in the comments below. I would appreciate to read that. Alright? Thank you very much again, and have a blessed day. Cheers.